Hello everybody, welcome on into baseball right here on youtube.com/ShaunosaurusRex, where every day at 6 p.m. Pacific time you can catch a game of Mariners baseball here inside MLB The Show. My name is Sean, and today we are wrapping up a 4-game series of misery against the Minnesota Twins. Tyler Mahal, I'm not sure how to pronounce the last name, I apologize. 6-7 with a 4.34 ERA. Taking on Luis Castillo, 13-3 with a 1.57 ERA here in game number 96 of the season. If you want more, be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos, and you can keep up with Mariners baseball action every day that it posts. Thanks for hanging out. Let's jump on into today's game. My headphones are... Oh, they're working. Okay. All right. 23.5 games is our lead here in the American League West. We're up 29 on the Angels and the Rangers, excuse me. And it seems like we're really just kind of pulling away here. The Astros are at least trying to put up a fight, and they're giving themselves a little bit of breathing room, looking for that wild card spot that they are currently a hold of with a 2.5 game lead. They have a 5-game win streak going as well. Blue Jays, White Sox, the other two wild card teams. If you remember, last season the new MLB playoff format was not in the game. So we'll have it this year, which means we'll have an extra team in there, and it'll be interesting to see what happens. Playing the full game, we are coming off of a couple of unbelievable wins the last couple of days. The offense has absolutely sputtered. The game crashed when I tried to save it at one point, so it did not save the hitting difficulty, and that almost cost me yesterday. We'll see what happens today as we move some pieces around here. Might just go ahead and throw Mateo there. I could DH Ty France or Suarez maybe. Is there anybody else that really needs Julio Rodriguez needs a day off. Crawford could probably go one more day, and then we might have to swap him out. But with these two guys, we'll go here, and we will go here. Triple righties. Oh, boy. Okay, that's fine. So we'll put Crawford in the 3. Ty France. Haven't been hitting well with him or Suarez. Colton Wong. We throw Raleigh up here? No, that's back-to-back lefties. Here, let's do that. That. Then we can just swap for speed, I guess. I don't know. Be sure to subscribe. Ring the bell. You'll be notified. Best time to do is right now. During the loading screen, during the intro. Is there cool stuff coming up on the channel? Yeah, sure. Hopefully. We'll see. Welcome to Mariners Baseball. We are looking for a 4-game sweep of this team, which is kind of unbelievable. Actually, it's not kind of unbelievable. It is straight up unbelievable. Unbelievable that we are in this position here. Don't worry about this lengthy win streak. Can't think about it. Can't care about it. Got to get off to a better start than the last couple of games. Of course, these are the teams, that I'm talking about, Minnesota and Toronto. Could be seeing them later on. We need to be able to get off to better starts, but been doing a better job of kind of fighting through some of this stuff. Defense has been incredible.
Into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
Okay, all set to go. Here's the left fielder, Nick Gordon.
All right. There were the stats.
The pitch. And there's a fly ball deep
wow.
right field. That's back.
Okay.
And that ball is gone. His 9th homer of the year. And they
you know what?
Can't
start worse than that. Are you serious?
First pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat.
so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your
Is that like a little... Okay.
Michael A. Taylor.
It's another dude who has 50 power hitting a no-doubt shot.
Bunting for a hit. Boots it.
What is happening?
That was really nice.
What is this?
Get it down and in a good
I
spot.
do think that the sweep games, the sweep opportunities or whatever, those are really difficult. I think the difficulty bumps up a little bit. It's just...
The batter now, Jorge Polanco. 3 hits and 12 trips so far in the series. That's in there, and that is strike one.
Of course, maybe the aggression angle is good to go against me like that.
They're definitely looking to do some more damage.
But even, I mean, like, not only are they being aggressive, but they're being successful with it. Kind of booted the ball there on the bunt attempt.
Next pitch inside.
And just like that, we lost difficulty in this. And it doesn't make any sense as to why we did.
With the Reds at 24 years old, multiple All-Star appearances, traded to the Mariners at the deadline in 2022. You think about that triple-digit fastball, but the changeup is the thing that stands out.
Yeah, and you could argue that he's got the best changeup in baseball. From the right side, it's like a Bugs Bunny pitch and works so well off of his fastball.
I am... Go right back to the fastball.
Popped up to the left.
Oh, he's going to have a shot at it.
Takes it in for the out.
Hold. All of that was bad. I mean, it was well short.
Here's Alex Kirilloff. And that's in there for strike one.
0-1.
We've done a great job holding this team to
Taylor
very minimal runs, so that's a big positive there.
Lifted in the air, right center field.
And again, we kind of have this...
Puts it away, and there's 2 away.
Kind of having this problem that we did yesterday a couple of times where it's just taking a long time to get these outs. Even when you're getting the contact, it's a pop out or a fly out rather than a ground out, even potentially into a double play.
Yesterday, back in the lineup for this one. On the ground to short. On to first.
Okay.
And Vasquez
not a ton of
is
pitches
gone.
there, but
Third
pretty
out, that
weird.
ends the frame.
Pretty
One
weird start.
scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And the home team down a run. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
Oh my God. Okay. Dropped my phone out of my hand and just
Back at T-Mobile Park.
threw it on the desk.
On the
My
hill
bad.
here today, Tyler Malley. What do we
Tyler
need to know here?
Malley.
Boog, 8 solid innings
6 and
this last
7
time
record
out,
with a
picked up the
4.34
win.
ERA.
See what he's got
18 starts with
today. If he plays catch with this catcher
101.2
the way he did,
innings
doesn't
pitched.
shake off.
We have Mateo leading off here.
And now is the Mariners DH, Jorge
We'll see what we
Mateo.
can do. 95 on a fastball, 88 on a slider, 88 on a cutter, 86 on a
Here
slider.
comes a pitch. That one's in there. 0-1. The pitch.
Inside, that's a good take right there.
That one missed.
Strike zones have not been great throughout this series.
Up the middle,
just a little
Lewis whips it to
rounder.
first on the run. One up, one down.
Batting second.
Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. 4 for 13 in the series entering this one.
That's a
Foul
bad
back our
swing.
way,
It's
and
out
that's
of the
out of
zone. You can't let that one.
The pitch. Swing and a foul straight back.
Have really just not felt on at the plate at
0-2
all.
now. Foul
Oh
off the
boy,
plate.
I
They'll
am
do it
lucky I
again.
got a piece of contact on that one.
Next one in the
Good
dirt.
take. Oh, just too
Always
early
having
on
a
that
tough time getting the pitch
slider.
by him as a hitter. You feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Right through there, got him. And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone.
That's a terrible
Here is
strikeout.
JP
That's a
Crawford.
terrible strikeout.
And first offering is fouled off. And strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Crawford checks his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Kicks and deals. Bounce to the right. And that one handled. Fires to first on the run. And the inning is over. And 1, 2, 3 go to Mariners. They're down.
We've had some just
1-0.
abysmal starts here. The difficulty that I am sitting at right now is just too hard for me. I don't know what exactly it is. I don't know if I should be
Back
trying
in
to move my
Seattle,
thing around a
and
little
the
bit
batter
more
now,
or
Max
what. But
Kepler.
just
Line
the
of the pitch.
timing has been so bad.
He swings and fouls one off.
Teams being really aggressive.
And now the count is even. Gary Simmons,
Fucking
our
what
plate
eagle eye
umpire
bullshit
today,
is that?
Sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff guys have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
And a 1-2. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. And that rolls into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer.
just
and he
couldn't.
hit the ball on the screws.
Just did not hook the
Cal
way I was
Farmer up
looking
to the
for it
plate
to
now.
hook.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
If you're going to be a championship
Rare
type of
fastball that
club,
did
you've
not,
got to hit with
did not
runners in scoring
sail on me.
position. And
That
after
feels
last
good.
night's struggles, I'm sure these guys are chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Slings to first, 1 out in the second.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Royce
Here's Royce Lewis.
Lewis.
On the outside corner, it's 0-1. Kicks and fires.
Ball.
Oh, just missed. Damn it.
And a count 1-2. Got him.
God,
And
I'm
he's 2
looking.
down.
I don't know if that counts as a swinging strikeout or a looking strikeout.
Now for
Looking
the
either
Twins,
way,
Number 95.
it's a nice pitch.
That one
That's a
ripped,
bad
but
pitch.
foul.
That's what we call a bad one.
The 0-1.
That's a pretty bad slider as well.
Runner at
Thankfully,
second.
it's
2 down. In the air, left field, down the line.
Pollock.
Pollock
thank
racing
God.
over to make the catch.
Oh, thank God. Might have gone just foul,
Left
but
for Minnesota. They lead
Pollock
it
does
1-0.
make a nice catch there.
And welcome back. And now the first baseman, Ty France.
The first baseman,
And a pitch. And that one is inside ball 1. And that's
Okay,
outside.
kind of saw where he wanted to go with it. Good job to lay off of it. Not a good job to lay off of that one. Sometimes in my head, I think too much about the, oh, it's a mistake
Line in the pitch.
sort of pitch.
Swing and a miss.
That's
That
a
is
4-pitch
strike
walk.
two.
He can
That's a
live
4-pitch
up in the
walk.
zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Whips
This
it
has
to
been a
Kirilov.
consistent problem with me,
One
is
down.
like, hey, that's a good start. That's a really good couple of takes right there. And then just swing and miss. Swing and miss. And then it's like a really bad count. It's a splitter on the outside part.
Catcher up to hit. Cal Raleigh. There's a strike.
Definitely wanted all of that one just early on it.
Way
Okay,
inside,
I
gets
hit
out of the
A.
way.
Thank God the animation overtook. What am I doing here?
That one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. And that's in the dirt.
It's a
Just
good
doesn't
take
seem
right
to
there.
wanna
Good
throw
adjustment
the
there
fastball.
by myself to
One down,
look more
base
up
is
in the
empty.
zone.
Now front,
That
pulls
was
that one foul.
the-
Now it's 3-2.
That was the pitch. I was early on a cutter that probably should have been a
And
home
the
run.
righty deals. And a swing and a miss. Now 2 out.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball a little more
Just on top
straight
of that
and velo
four
to
seam.
it.
Lewis throws to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Mariners go down quietly there, and it remains 1-0.
We had a pitch in game 2 of this series
Back here
where
at the ballpark. On to the
I didn't
third
swing
inning.
at
The
it,
left fielder,
but I
Nick
should
Gordon.
have with Mateo. I feel like we're gonna have one of those pitches again. That Raleigh miss hit. Even if it just gets us on the board, right? Like Raleigh doesn't have to hit the home run. It'd be nice to even it up or whatever with one swing of the bat.
With the knees. No
But just to
balls,
get
2
the
strikes.
flow going, get the flow rolling. I'm not seeing really what this guy wants to do.
Got him looking
And I'm
as
putting
the
myself in bad
fastball
pitch
runs
counts.
back over the inside corner.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there.
The defense has done a
I think the
terrific
hitter
job.
saw
I mean, it was just a
coming
one
from that opposite arm angle, so I gotta
kinda
think
bad
he was
pitch,
looking
but-
away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
And now, Michael A. Taylor. That one's in there, 0-1. Taylor, a former Gold Glove winner, 32 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2009. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
That was straight queso right there.
Out towards left center. Rodriguez racing after it. He can't get there. That should be extra bases. Taylor into second, and he's got a double.
He was all over that one. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Polanco in the box with one away as he takes
Okay.
ball 1. He popped out his first time.
Playing a really dangerous game here, consistently giving them runners on,
The 1-1.
runners in scoring position.
They say you win.
That is not what you want to see. So I'd like to have that. I'd like to see that slider with a little bit more bite. I don't really want to use the circle change
And
again.
deals. Sets him down on
That's a
strikes.
very generous
He's
strike on the
gotta be
outside.
frustrated with that call.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Kirilov stands in now and watches strike 1. He's 0 for 1. The 0-1 is
Oh, man,
outside,
that was
and it's a ball
not a
and
good
strike.
pitch there. I think the key
Taylor
here for
at
me is
second
going
with
to be,
2 down.
like, I talked about it before this series started. Wanted to just go, 5-5, make sure it's competitive. I don't think offensively, I don't think we have really been competitive. I got a good read on what the guy was, first pitcher was doing, and then after that, it wasn't really great at all. And it's been multiple games now where it hasn't been great.
Left-hand batter waits.
Defensively, we've been very good throughout this series. Held them in check for this entire time. Giving myself all kinds of opportunities to get back into these games. But I think the key here is going to be to not let this slide too far into disaster. I don't want this to end up as like a 4 or 5 game losing streak. Go into Minnesota, struggle there, and give a bunch of games back to Houston. That's what I don't want.
Bottom of the inning, Colton Wong up to hit. Wong in his
so hopefully we can make. Hopefully I can get some
lineup. He's
a little luck somewhere around here.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
But we're still only down 1. I feel like we're playing a real dangerous game.
Next offering is fouled back.
Little too committed to swinging there. Looking for that, looking for that splitter or just something that's going to drop in the zone. Oh, just foul. Damn.
And another ball.
It's outside, full count. Better swings in this at bat.
Caught him looking
Just watched it go.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right
Oh,
in the corner.
boy.
It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well,
That
he
one
got the
just,
outside
too
corner of the
late.
plate and got that called third strike.
And the pitch. That's ripped.
Okay, there we go. Saw what he wanted to do a little bit better that time. Was not anticipating the fastball. Thankfully, it was a fastball. Otherwise, I would have been way ahead of it. But that'll be our first hit of the game. Suarez coming through, which I appreciate.
Here's Taylor Trammell. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Trammell measures 6 feet 2 inches, 220 pounds. He's been scoring a lot of runs lately. He's scored 9 times in the last 10 games. In the air to left down the line. Gordon sizing this one up. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And there are 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup. Jorge Mateo now.
Just late.
Grounded out his first time up. Ball 1, no strikes.
Fudge.
And the right-hander deals. That's
Oh,
third.
darn. It was a splitter.
The throw to second is offline.
It was a splitter. Really lucky with the error there. I can't believe that was actually an error. I don't know why he even went to second. It was not a hard ball, like a hard hit ball at all. That was right to him. It took so many extra steps, and it just... That error is unbelievable.
Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Swinging a foul straight back.
Fastball has a little bit more movement than I'm anticipating.
Couple of base
Still
runners
early.
At first and second. Swings and
Saw what he wanted to do. It's a bad
Strike
swing.
2.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
Next pitch is in the dirt, and the count is 1-2. Diving, and he can't make the play.
Okay, tie this game. Take advantage of the error.
Beats it. We're tied at 1.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the full
Nice
side.
play or
Not
nice
enough
hit by
far, but just
Julio
stayed
Rodriguez.
Nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. Grounded out his first time. Swinging a foul
It
straight
was a
back.
cutter. I was looking for that fastball.
And a pitch. And that's down and away.
Another splitter. Damn it.
Pretty good pitch there.
Really
Take a whip at it.
moving.
He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
I don't know what the hell happened there.
Welcome back.
I don't know what happened. I panicked and I just hit the button.
Vasquez.
I hit the fucking button. I mean, it is like the latest throw. Oh my God.
Center field. Rodriguez.
Nice play by
makes the
Rodriguez.
catch. One away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Max.
Now batting Max Kepler.
I
Doubled his first time up.
that is so frustrating on myself. I mean, just so frustrating.
Bounding ball here. Rolls foul. Here's your 1. And fouled off. Oh, 2 now. Just misses with that one.
That's a strike, dude. That's a single that sails way up in the zone. It's been stuff like that all series long, and it's more and more frustrating the later we get into this series, and knowing like how few hits we've had, how few times that we've had runners on base. I set it up specifically for that. It's 2 fast guys and a lefty versus a righty with a dude that I really like using, and I hit the button because I didn't want it to be a called strike, and it was so far out of the zone.
Second time, and that's strike 1. On a line, base hit.
And again, we're giving up hits. We're
Royce
giving up
Lewis,
hits.
the
These
next twin
freaking
up to hit.
fastballs.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
I cannot
Farmer,
believe
the
that
runner
swing.
at first with 2
It is
gone.
just playing over and over in my head.
That misses. Ball 2.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls
The
away. I
fuck's your
think he's
zone,
gonna
man?
have to
Bullshit.
work inside
Bull
to be able to
fucking
open up
shit.
that
That's a
location
goddamn
if he wants to
fuck
go back
you.
there later in this count.
And that's too high.
What are we
I would
doing?
expect in this 3-0 count,
Asshole.
you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
That's in there, and it's 3-1.
That's so annoying.
Righty delivers, and that one is in for a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first.
What?
A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 1 left for Minnesota. Still tied, 1-1.
A little confused. How does Minnesota have 2
Ready to
arrows?
go, bottom 4. And stepping in for the Mariners, Ty France. And the pitch. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Kirilloff makes the grab, 1 down.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above
It's
the zone.
just-
Swing and miss or weak
The
contact.
catcher, Cal.
At the plate, Cal Raleigh. He struck out swinging in his first.
I honestly, I can't fathom how I have a 19-game winning streak.
in there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Good eye right there. Pitch misses there. 2 balls and a strike. Just missed.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Good plate appearance there.
Yeah, that's a good job to get a walk
Easy
there.
walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think
The
about.
left fielder, number 8.
Man at first with 1 gone. A.J. Pollock at the dish. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
It's got a little bit of wobble here.
Chopped left side. Vasquez to first. And they take care of Pollock for the out. So digging in, Colton Wong. Caught looking his first time up. And ball 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Splitter is absolutely destroying me. They don't have a circle change pitcher in here, but they have a splitter, and it is giving me a lot of trouble.
There's a swing and
He
a
went
miss.
right back to
A
it.
lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Next one misses, and it's 3-2.
I mean, that's a
Suarez, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. The 3-2 is off the outside.
Okay,
edge
took a
and
couple of
back is
garbage
ball
swings
4.
there, but we have drawn another walk. 2 on, 2 out here.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now here is Eugenio Suarez. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That's in there. That's strike 1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got
It's
one
a
right
fucking
there.
splitter.
Let the bat on his shoulder.
It's a splitter. It's a fucking
First and
splitter.
second, 2 down. And now 1 and 2. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
It's... Where's the second error? Like, I'm so confused by it. I thought I saw it on the scoreboard earlier. Like the one out in the outfield. I was like, where did they pick up 2?
Back in Seattle now, number 95.
The second baseman,
The right-hander back to work.
Julian.
And takes low for ball 1.
Well, these twins.
So it's nice that, we were able to tie the game there in that bottom of the 3rd inning, and obviously it ended pretty disastrously with just the disgusting strikeout that I'm so fucking irritated with. In that inning,
To the right side, and it gets by
all
him.
of that checks
Around
out. Are
first,
you
digging for 2.
fucking kidding me? Are you
Not
fucking
stopping. He's going
kidding
for
me?
3.
I got past 2 guys.
Pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a
I'm gonna
deciding
lose
run.
my fucking mind. That's a strike. That's a fucking strike, you stupid bitch.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. The 1-1.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Fights it off. You'll see another. No outs. Runner over at 3rd. And a swing and a miss. And one gone.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
So up next for Minnesota, Michael A. Taylor. In there for strike one. Runner on at third, one gone. Lifted in the air, out to left. Pollock has this one sized up. Makes the grab. 2 down.
That's a beautiful throw by Pollock.
Right there, that front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Oh my God.
Takes ball one.
Are you serious? I just, like, I can't believe how much of a strike a couple of these have been that are just not being called.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Now a screamer into the outfield.
Did not take a great path, but Pollock gets it, and somehow we give up a triple and get out of it.
Sometimes you just got to let it
And we got a triple, and we gave up a triple and got kind of fucked by the umpire in the same inning. Feels good. Getting a little bit of luck on our side, and some, some solid defense.
And now for Seattle, Taylor Trammell. A wide to kick the pitch. And there's the strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch.
That's the pitch I've been looking for literally all day.
That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point. Well, these Mariners just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
So now we have one with Trammell and one with Raleigh,
so the batting order
where you just kind of look at it and you go like, damn, those are what you're looking for.
And that's in there for strike
one.
That's a strike. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
That one not close. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging. And there's 2 down. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Rodriguez at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Mariners are down in order. Score remains tied 1-1. And welcome back. New inning getting started.
The first baseman, number 19, Alex Kirilloff.
Started. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Alex Kirilloff. The right-hander back to work. On the ground to third, Suarez. And he beats it with room to spare.
Well, that was a throw that just shouldn't have been made. They scored a single and an error, so the official scorer doesn't believe a good throw would have gotten an out, and neither do I. We can't hear it from up here, but I wonder if anyone was telling him just to eat the throw. You know, that's where communication on the infield can sometimes help out a ton.
And that is cut on and missed. Slider right there. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
You've got to be fucking kidding me.
Right-hander kick steals. Line drive. Makes the grab, one away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Kepler can't hold up, and that's a strike.
I mean, I'm just doing this over and over and over and over again.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command.
Got him looking. 2 gone.
Constantly pitching out of the stretch, constantly pitching with runners in scoring position and few outs, 1 out, nobody out, needing to get so much
Here's the third baseman
to get out of these jams.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat, opposite field knock.
First offering misses the mark.
Obviously, the error was not helpful.
And a strike in there. And here it comes. And now 2-1.
Huh. Kind of abandoned the sinker here.
Kirilov on at second with 2 down. Still 2-2.
Very lucky that that was not clobbered for a ribby right there. I don't think that fastball went where I wanted it to go.
Right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Got him looking. Okay. Somehow we keep wiggling our way out of this. It is unbelievable that I've been able to do that. Are you fucking kidding me?
3-4-5 coming up. All tied 1-1. Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Kenta Maeda.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
And stepping in for the Mariners.
Slider at 84, splitter at 86, four seam at 93, sinker at 92, curveball at 78. You can see that fourth pitch there. Actually not as bad out of the zone as I thought it was. It's just how late the swing was.
And there's a ball. 2 of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Minnesota's bullpen with
They
some
keep
action.
saying it too.
Dennis
They keep saying like they're 2 of the most potent offenses, and it's been like 0-0, 1-0, 1-1.
That's hard hit in the line.
That's unfortunately an
Taylor
out. Hey, that's a
breaks
good
it
piece
on
of
the
hitting
run.
right there. That's a good piece of contact. I'm okay with that.
The first baseman, number
You hate it. You
So
like
now
you
it's a
hate to see it,
4-hitter.
but
Ty
damn,
France.
it's there.
Yeah, he swings
Also,
and
I don't
misses,
think
and
you
it's
should
0-1.
lose difficulty. I think it just loses difficulty or gains difficulty based on like
You want to get that first knock out of the way,
out
maybe more
or
calm, but you gotta give
success,
some
right?
credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great
I
plan
do think
against
that there is like
And it's
reason
1-1.
like there should be probably more wiggle room. It's like, hey, that was a solid piece of contact. The timing was good. It just like it felt like a baseball hit, you know?
Swing and
Ooh,
a
boy.
miss, and that's strike 2.
Slide 85 mile an hour slider, too late. Gross.
Next offering misses, and the count's
You know,
even at 2.
That is a better out than some of the grounders I've been having.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Suarez was over
First strikeout
26.
for him in this one. That splitter.
Are you serious?
When he's looking for a swing and
He's
miss
been in the lineup like every day, and he's just been 0 for
It's a good
26.
example of the effect it can have.
I mean, I know that the Twin series has
Two
been
down
bad
now,
for
and
everybody.
here is Cal Raleigh. That one's in there, 0-1.
Hitting difficulty finally re-dropped again.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Taylor going back some more, and caught on
So
the
that's,
warning track. Not
With
quite
90
enough
something
behind
power,
that one.
that's an
Nobody
out.
left for Seattle.
But a 54
Score remains
power is just a
deadlocked
no-doubt
at 1.
home run. Fuck you.
Back here at the ball.
Oops. Manager.
Ballpark, top of inning number 7. And the batter will be the shortstop, Royce
in
Lewis.
Diego Castillo.
New pitcher for the Mariners, Diego Castillo. He last pitched 2 days ago.
I honestly thought that hit was going to give us a bit of a lead there. Wind might have actually taken that
The pitch.
back into the ballpark.
Right
Or
down
back into the
chute.
yard.
Strike one.
7 miles an hour. Looks like it's from center.
Ball one there. 1-1 now. Pulls that one foul. Set down on strikes. Strike three called and a slider at the knee.
These zones have been so bad. They have been so bad in this entire series.
So he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And next for Minnesota, number 95. Ball one, no strikes. The pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Suarez makes the grab for the second out. So up next, Nick Gordon. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Okay. Cool. I guess kind of avoid that that spot with him.
Taylor now at the plate. Swings and misses. Going one. And that's through there for a strike. 0-2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Struck him out looking.
Yikes. Yikes. A couple of these strikeouts we've had have been very bad.
Dennis Santana taking over on the mound.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
So digging in, A.J. Pollock.
For the Mariners, the left fielder.
Sinker at 97, slider 88, circle change 90, four seam at 100.
In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
The 1-1. Slider misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
The next offering misses, and the count is 3-1.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit.
That was a very easy walk, even for me.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Colton Wong up next for the Mariners. His righty-lefty splits there.
Not terrible difference in average, but home runs and ribbies are honestly surprising that it's that big of a difference.
First pitch just misses.
Gotta let him throw a strike here before we get too aggressive on anything. Double plays are far too common for me.
That's in there, and the count is 1-1. In the dirt, but kept close.
Everything about that felt really delayed, especially the camera shift. So.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss.
That's way too late. Did not.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Terrible, 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 terrible.
Fly ball center field. Taylor
Oh my
makes the
fucking
grab on the
God.
run.
Oh my fucking God.
Now batting.
Oh my
Eugenio
fucking
Suarez up to the
God.
plate now. Swing, and that one hammered. Down
Stay,
the line. If
stay,
it's there,
stay,
it's gone,
stay,
and
stay,
that is
stay. It's off the pole. Oh, we lead by 2.
Eugenio
Stay
Suarez
fair, and it
blows one out.
did.
Homer number 25
Oh,
of the year,
Eugenio
and the Mariners
Suarez.
have the lead. It's 3-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting
What
any time in
a
that at-bat,
fucking
Boo.
nightmare
Aggressive,
this
and it
series has
paid off.
been. Little bit of luck that one managed to stay inside and just right off.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to.
We've missed a couple today, so it does feel good to get this one to bounce our way.
Shot or something, but really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Now it's going to be Taylor Trammell.
And that's how it's been. It
In
feels like
there,
we've
and it's
been riding on
0-1.
strokes of luck here for about 20 games at this point.
Right-handed reliever. Swings
Oh,
through that.
Sean. You know the slider's bad. His slider is so bad.
And that's outside.
Put myself in a terrible count right there. That's a good take.
And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and
Oh,
misses.
wow. Under the
Struck him
slider.
out.
Couldn't even get a piece of it.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to
Too
sit in
late.
between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Mateo now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite. At the end.
Two outs.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
High fly ball, shallow right field. Kepler makes the grab, and that will end the inning. 2 come in on this Seattle homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Okay, so we have a couple of pitchers we'll be bringing in here. One in the 8th, one in the 9th. Save opportunity for Munoz in this 4th game.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Penn Murphy.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done
And
an
Murphy.
excellent job of avoiding walks
Pretty
so
low
far this
ERA.
season.
Lefties batting 55 points better. 53 to 3 strikeouts to walks. And we're going to slow him down here. That slider's all the way down at 77, and his 4-seam isn't that fast at topping out at 91. And then we can bring in
Welcome back.
Munoz.
Ready to begin the 8th, and now the DH, Jorge Polanco.
Try and speed
And
him up a
there's
little bit.
strike.
The big piece of that home run is that it's a 2-run home run, not a solo shot.
That
So
one
we have a
finds the
little
zone.
breathing
0-2.
room.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
It's
I mean,
getting squeezed
that's
a little bit
just-
here late.
I mean, that's not
Popped
even
up,
being
foul
squeezed.
territory behind the plate.
That's just a bad call.
And there's one away.
And it's been consistent too. His zone has been very bad.
And now for the Twins, Alex Kirilloff. 1 for 3. In there at the knees. Strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Oh, that's a bad slider. Bad slider. Had him early on it, which I guess was good, but
Got him swinging. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Vasquez stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason
Are you
why
fucking
getting
kidding?
ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
First one's a little bit more frustration just because it like doesn't even, it's like a 50-50 pitch.
Here's a
You can
high
kind of
chopper.
understand.
Raleigh whips it to
Fuck.
first.
That's a-
3rd out.
It feels like there's
Twins are set
2 to
down
3
1, 2,
pitches
3,
every
and they
fucking
still
inning where I
trail
just
it
go like,
here,
why?
3
What
to
is
1.
happening? What is this zone?
Giovanni Moran gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
And here is Julio Rodriguez. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the
96
speed.
on a
If he can get
fastball,
on,
86
that's
on
gonna
a
give
circle
him one
change,
more thing for that
83
pitcher
on
to
a
think about.
slider.
That one misses in the dirt. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Next offering is
Man,
fouled
maybe
back.
bailed him out a little bit with that one, but okay, a little late on the
And
fourth.
now the lefty.
First 2 pitches not really anywhere near
Out front,
that
ripped
slider that I
foul.
probably should have knocked down the line for something.
Next pitch way upstairs. And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So man aboard. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners.
Oh no.
Weekly on the ground. Over to Lewis. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
I don't know what happened there. We're gonna take a look at the replay. I don't understand what happened there. That throw wasn't that bad.
At first,
It's almost like he... What? Oh, they ran into each other. Oh, that wasn't even his fault. Oh, he's just trying to get there, but Kirilloff just in the way. Wow.
and next will be the cleanup hitter, Ty France. Swings through that one. 0-1. Activity in the bullpen. Caleb Thielbar warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. And he's
Sean,
down 0-2
come on,
as he
man.
swings through it.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Next pitch misses. 1-2 to count. On the ground to the left. Whips it to Kirilloff. And there's two down.
Well, a tremendous stop there, but it looked like he had a little trouble getting off the throw as quickly as he would have liked. Had to get something on it to beat the runner.
Raleigh now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing
Off-speed
there.
stuff killing me. I'm early on the sliders, late on the fastball. And there it is, right on cue.
Crawford at second with two down. Gonna count 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Goes down looking.
I am so lost at the
Mariners
plate.
lead one as the lead remains 3-1.
I don't know. I don't know. Am I too tired for this? What the fuck is happening?
All set to start the ninth in this one. Max Kepler at the plate.
Max Kepler.
A new
Forgot to
pitcher
schedule
in the game,
Munoz here.
Andres
So.
Munoz.
Munoz coming in
He's been a
33
really
for
tough
36
guy to
saves
take
and
deep
attempts,
this season.
43 innings
You
pitched, a
usually have to string some hits
1.88
together
ERA,
in order to get to him.
56 to 3 strikeouts to walks. Almost 50 points better for lefties than righties.
And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
It's way over the
A
plate.
6'2" righty, 220 pounds, and he's a native of Mexico. And misses inside.
Players from Mexico City to Baja California have been in the league going back to the 30s. Mexico has been represented every decade for nearly 100 years now and has a strong history in MLB.
Got him looking.
Got him
And they
looking.
get
A
the
little
leadoff
surprised
man
at
of the
that. I
night.
actually wanted to throw the four-seam high and inside. You can see me hit the button and then move it immediately top left. But then I realized that it was the wrong pitch.
Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other two outs.
The 1-0. Swinging a foul straight back.
So now we'll go four-seam high and
And a
tight.
pitch. Foul ball still, a 1-2
Did
count.
not get where I wanted that. Did not get where I wanted that at all.
Right side, and that chance handled. France steps on the bag, and they're down to their last out.
Now batting.
So 2 down now, and here is Royce Lewis. Flips the corner, 0-1.
Ooh, looking like we can take the league lead in saves if we can get one more out here.
2 down, nobody on. Fouled off, he was late.
A little anxious on some of these pitches, just not. I feel
This
very
one in the air,
hurried.
right field, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
We're all right. We are
That's
okay.
tremendous fight
We are
from him,
perfectly
and
fine.
I know it's got the dugout fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Number 95 in the box now. No balls and a strike. Good eye right there. Munoz. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big time benefit.
Got him on the outside. Not a great strikeout. Kind of feels like a fitting end to this game. This series was a fucking disaster, and somehow we swept the Minnesota Twins in 4 games. Oh my goodness. It very easily could have been, maybe even should have been, either a split series or maybe even Minnesota winning some of this stuff. They had 9 hits. Somehow Matt racked up 2 errors. I don't really know. We got 3 hits, and we were able to get a win, which is absurd. Like, just the last 3 games have been miserable experiences here. The strike zone throughout this entire series was very weird, wild, wacky, aka fucking terrible. But we managed to get a win thanks to this Suarez 2-run bomb off the foul pole. We missed a couple pitches earlier from some powerful guys, Cal Raleigh and Taylor Trammell. Both missed some pitches that I felt like, oof, those were the ones I was going to look at to... those were the hits I was going to think about missing that I missed, you know. But thankfully, hey, we won. We won a game. We won our 20th game in a row. We're 76-20 here. This very easily could be probably like, I don't know, what,
2 hours and
like
38 minutes.
69 and 26. I mean, we still have a good lead. We've been playing good baseball for the most part this season. These are the kind of games that like I should be happier with, but the performance just hasn't been there. I had mentioned at the beginning of this series that I wanted to be competitive in these games, and I don't really feel like I have. From an offensive perspective, like at all. From a defensive perspective, I think I feel like I've been doing a pretty good job. This was a great example of a good defensive performance where, hey, we have a runner on second, there's a runner on third with nobody out, and we're able to wiggle out of these situations, get a little bit of luck. They didn't push the envelope with the speed on third base, didn't want to cost themselves, that double play that ends the inning, give themselves another chance. Take advantage of that. We saw in the previous series, the Detroit Tigers series, some bad base running that kind of helped us. And, we took advantage of the error in the third, I believe it was. And then we got the 2-run blast in the 7th. These have not been good games. These have been such frustrating games to play. Late on the fastballs and early on everything else, under stuff and on top of it, not really getting solid contact. And even, you have the good example of J.P. Crawford getting a super nice piece of contact right to a defender. Just frustrating at times. But that's just, I guess, the way it goes. Hey, we're able to get the win, and I guess that's what matters. Dennis Santana, he gets the loss. 1 inning pitched, he gave up a hit. He struck out 1. He walked 1. He gave up 2 earned runs. Diego Castillo picks up another win, I think, in this series. 1 inning pitched, 1 hit, 2 strikeouts. No walks, no earned. Munoz with his 34th save of the season. Suarez, your player of the game, with a 2-for-3 day, including the 2-run home run, and he scored the other run. So he knocked in 2 and scored twice. So he was responsible for the entire offense, basically, and 66% of the hits. Julio Rodriguez was 1-for-3, and the RBI he had was Eugenio Suarez. Pollock 0-for-2 with a run. Colton Wong 0-for-2 with a walk and a strikeout. It is not going to get any easier for us Seattle Mariners as we move on to our next series. And that starts tomorrow against the Toronto Blue Jays. Toronto swept us back in April? May. No. End of April. Back at the end of April. We scored 2 total runs against them. They scored 13. 13-2. We almost got a perfect game thrown against us. Trammell came through with 2 outs in the 9th inning to put an end to that. So we'll see if we could do a little bit better against a Toronto team that, really knocked us around in Toronto. But a brutal series against Minnesota comes to a close. Somehow we get 4 wins in a row. I promise you that I have not gone back and restarted these games to get wins. I am playing these. These are one-shot games unless like there's a power outage or something, which has actually happened a couple of times in the previous season. One of them was against Boston, and one of them was against Boston, and one of them was against, I forget what the team was, but it was like Kyle Lewis coming up to the dish. We're about to get, it's like bases loaded, 2 outs, and then the power went out in like the bottom of the 9th. And I was like, thank God, this game's either going to end heroically or miserably. And it ended with a power outage. Anyway, so, I mean, I'm not going in here trying to perfect every single game and give you the best game that happens. It's just, that's the dice that I roll, and we've been rolling some winning numbers here. 76 and 20. The win streak stretches to 20. Castillo gets his 3rd win of the season. Oh, he had a win against Detroit. Okay. I knew I had seen a recent one. So there you go. Oh, tomorrow, boy, oh boy, the Toronto Blue Jays. Chris Bassett, he's 6-5 with a 3.33 ERA. Taking on George Kirby, 12-3 with a 1.67 ERA. That's tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific time, right here on youtube.com/Direct. So be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos, and you can stay up to date with all the Mariners action inside of MLB The Show 23. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. See you tomorrow for game 1 of 3 against the Blue Jays. And we'll see you Monday for a 3-game set in Minnesota. So we're not even done with the Twins yet. Thanks for watching. Good sports. Go Mariners.